all 4 Norfair energy tanks, which, by the way, is another euphemism to have to go beat Ridley. Defeat Spore Spawn and 3+ reserve tanks. Belthasar is forced on Iora, column 3, which means he can only collect one of Ice Beam or High Jump boots. But he's going to have to get Ice Beam on this one, because we'll see in a second. He'll have to fully explore the wreck ship, which is never fun. The Brinstar Reserve Tank, that one's basically free. He can only collect Wave Beam or Speed Booster. And he has to collect Spring Ball and skip that Grapple Beam. So unless he knows how to Crystal Flash Clip, he is going to have to pick up Ice Beam, which means he will be without High Jump boots. And running this game without High Jump boots is never any fun.
That is going to be an interesting race right there. But what we kind of better crafted behind the scenes here is row 1 being collect X-ray scope and skip grapple beam, 100% missile, and collect only one of Ice Beam and High Jump boot and finish in Spring Ballroom and 40 power bombs. Don't let those 40 power bombs get to you. It is a lot of power bombs to have to take. There's only 50 in the game.
Well, and considering 2 of them are in Lower Norfair, and that row would not want you to go Lower Norfair, you're pretty much you are picking up all the rest of them. Plus, that Spring Ballroom, having to finish in there, since they can't pick up Grapple Beam, would again, in this case, would force the pickup of Ice Beam to get into the Spring Ballroom again, unless you know how to Crystal Flash Clip. So it's like Aura is already marking up what he's thinking about doing.
Yep. And a good thing about row 1 is that you can do column 2, which makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, there is a good pairing there. There are not as many good pairings on columns 3 and 4, so Iora, yeah, I don't know what's good. Iora looks like he's just trying to figure out what he's doing rather than actually, which isn't a bad thing to do. Try and map it out. Maybe save yourself some routing mistakes.
Oh, yeah. That's what he said, that he was going to actually, at the ship, look around and try to make his route before going in.
Unfortunately, we can't see the holding bingo card here.
That's gonna be an interesting one, though. Column 4 is going to be a pain.
No, Iora did not quit. He's trying to figure out what he wants to do before actually playing.
Seems like row 5 is what he's going to do.
That's a lot of missile collection still. The 10 wreck ship supers, if you're already going into the wreck ship, isn't bad. And
the wreck ship energy tank is not that bad.
He already has collect Spring Ball and Skip Grapple. The 3+ reserve tanks, that one's kind of crappy. The Meridian map station, it's a map station. It's not that far out of the way, but you know, it's always fun when you see runners go for a map station when they don't know where it actually is. So.
Actually, the bad thing about that map station is that it is in the complete opposite of going for Spring Ball. So it's not a good road to take, I would say. For is row 4, for is row 3, is column 3, excuse me, I would probably think something like row 3 is pretty easy.
The hard part about row 3 is the collection of the 60 missiles and the 20 supers, and having to go to all 4 Norfair energy tanks. Oh wait, he already has to do that. Never mind. if you're doing column 4, you're already doing that. So actually, maybe that wouldn't be a bad one.
Yeah, for Belthasar, that's the easy one.
Yep.
But for Iora, I have no clue what would be a good.
He's still thinking about it.
Yeah. I'm still thinking about it too.
And the diagonals don't look really nice to pair with either, so.
Yeah, those diagonals are not great at all.
One's got the 40+ power bombs, 20 and 25+ criteria missiles, or 40+ Brinstar missiles. The other one has that collect X-ray scope with that grapple beam. And again, unless you're good at the deboost method, or if you're planning on getting space jump, that's not a fun one.
Row 5 pairs well with column 3.
Okay, Belthasar picking up his
Yeah,
bombs.
it does. If you're looking to, because the thing with... Oh, no, you can't. Yeah, you're right. Row 5 does pair well with column 3 a bit. It's kind of hard because of the Meridian map station being in the complete opposite and you have to make a whole loop around. That's like a minute. Seems like he's going to go forward into row 5. That's a lot of power bombs. It's all the power bombs that are not in Lorna Fair. But for Belthasar, yeah, it looks like it's going to have to be row 3. Yes, it's right next to Spring Ball, but the problem is that you can't go back up for it. It's a bit complicated to go back up after you grab it. So you have to make a loop around and go back into Meridia. So you have to basically do the whole thing 2 times into the aqueduct and all of that.
Okay, looks like Iora has figured out what he's going to do, at least for now. Remember that they can change their minds anytime they want, as far as the row column diagonal that they choose. They are forced to do the one that their opponent picks.
I guess you can, but it would be hard and you would need high jump boots, which you can't grab. There's a lot of variable there.
Yeah, the only way Iora can grab high jump boots is if he wants to do a crystal flash clip into the spring ball.
Yep.
It'll also be interesting to see if we see a pause later on as he gets closer to that spring ball. It may be because he's looking up a tutorial, so we'll see if he's or if he's practiced that before. And yeah, Spaghetti, he could bomb jump up.
Yeah, I guess you can.
But, I mean, I've never tried it, but I can't see why that wouldn't work. Oh, that whole sand area without high jump boots is just nasty, nasty stuff.
Oh yeah. I don't believe I were as a timer.
If it's not there, then he doesn't have one.
It's fine. All the time is being recorded by SRL. You can, but then you're pretty boned. And here we're gonna get Earth's Pospo, the DLC of Super Metroid. He's missing a missile there. Oh, gonna have to power beam those guys. That's kind of slow.
And okay, so he's got no missiles. He's got 3 supers. The interesting about Spore Spawn is I don't believe he drops supers at all. So he'll want to use those carefully.
Oh yeah, he doesn't. None of the enemy drops super except Spawn himself. And that's after he's dead, so. It's gonna be interesting to see if he goes to actually grab the missile.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, because you could just go down the super missile door there.
Yep. Pretty nice so far, pretty nice fight. Got 2 supers, 2 missiles into him, I believe. Another round and he should be dead. There we go,
Alright,
that's
and
a
he's
dead
dead.
plant.
And Oreo's gonna pick up his reserve tank, so we can mark off. Actually, I believe they both. Belthasar also picked up that reserve tank, so they both have that very center square.
Prinster reserve tank defeats War Spawn. The tree reserve tank, it's so evil. That's all over the place. I don't like it.
Yeah, and shout outs to our trackers. We have Link Force and Spaghetti Toast
book.
doing our tracking for us today, so we don't have to, which is always nice.
Yep, not to be misconstrued as our good hero, Powder Toast Man. Sorry, his name reminded me of that. And Slippy. Alright. Fully explore the wreck ship. That's gonna be annoying. Collecting Ice Beam and skipping High Jump. That's kind of annoying. Collecting only one of Wave and Speed Booster. You're most likely going to go for Speed Booster there. So it's not that bad. Wave Beam is not that useful for anything he wants to do. Other than that, everything seems to be pretty in order. Lots of collection. The power bomb collection is the thing that's gonna waste the most time, I believe.
Yep.
You should slow down on picking up those missiles, because he's gonna pick way more during the collection, I find. And we see
And
Belthasar.
he's gonna go up.
Up, up, up. It kind of makes sense. Depending what he wants to do. Actually, it doesn't really. Like, I would say gravity is optional. Oh no, because he has to finish in Sprug Ballroom.
Yeah,
Gravity
that.
is not optional for that.
I believe there's a way to get the right items, but yeah, I think some of the items to get up there include things like space jump. So then you're talking a full suit with Meridia. So yeah, go ahead and get that gravity suit.
Yeah. Quite unfortunate. But it's alright. That's
And
the only road that requires that. The rest is free.
yeah, I believe Iora's actually he's got 35 missiles, and I think they're all from Brinstar, so he just needs one more of those Brinstar missile packs.
I got the one from entering. Yeah, I think you're right.
So if he goes up, he can just get the missiles by those power bombs. That would finish him off there. Or if he decides to go back down, or when he goes up, I mean, it looks like he's going to go down first.
Yep. Going down the rabbit hole. We see the first divergence. I think that's not the best routing, but it is a decent routing if you're not very good at killing Fantoon with only one E-Tank. Which is pretty hard to do.
There's a reason why there's so many more people that run old route than new route, because in new route, that's what you got to do. Balthasar's going to go for the HBJ, and looks like he's going to have to start over.
Yep.
The one thing I don't like about Balthasar's decision here is he's not going to be able to pick up. He has to pick 3 reserve tanks up, and he's not going to be able to pick up that wreck ship reserve tank. So that pretty much forces him to pick up the reserve tank in Meridia. Now, on the other hand, that is kind of on the way to the spring ball, so maybe he'll do that next to last. But
yeah, it seems like it would be the best of idea. Ooh, missing these hours of double bomb jump, and there he goes. Very nice. Didn't waste that much time on it. It's pretty nice. Iora almost getting L-bombed by mini crate there. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to get L-bombed by crate himself. The big old crate. But it still comes with your choice that I think row 1 would have been the most evil one.
it's all that collection.
Yeah, it's just insane. It never stops. It's that collection with no eye jump boots. Alright, Varia acquired.
I mean, technically, we could go ahead and mark off that only one of barrier gravity, but I fully expect that Iora is going to pick up the gravity suit. Although, nope, because it's spring ball. He's going to have to pick up, again, trying to get that spring ball without without gravity suit is not something. There are ways to do it. Let's just say there are ways to do it, and I think they've only come up in randomizers.
He has 40, but does he have 25 criteria missiles?
It's an ore, so he only needs one of them.
Oh, it's ore.
Yeah, it's an ore. That'd be really nasty if that was an and. Oh my god.
Well, it seems like as an ore, it's basically nothing to me. Because those are pretty easy to get. They're always on the way.
Yep.
So with that, there, I would say column 5 is the best one to get. For not column 5, but the LBR is the best one to get for him. But never mind, you can't get that. Because he has to collect Spring Ball and skip Grapple. So he can't do BLDR, so he has to do column 5.
Ooh,
Belthasar. Not gonna get
reserve
a
tank
double
saving his life. Reserve tank save lives. I like to say that.
The life is in reserve.
And this folks is why this is so dangerous.
It's a lot of damage really quickly from Phantoon.
And Phantoon just keeps dropping missiles for him.
Ooh, very nice dodge there. Ooh, he needs to be extremely careful.
Okay, picks up a couple of big 20s. That helps a lot.
Alright, his health has gone up. That's good. Well, Belthasar is making her butthole pucker a little bit. Iora is grabbed Ice Beam. You want that big 20?
Okay, now don't grab those high jump boots.
That's a dead ghost.
Just get that E-tank and walk away.
Oh no, he's gonna grab them.
Oh, he's got to kill the. Yeah, okay, he's fine.
Okay, good. He's just grabbing the E-tank. That's all that matters.
I very much support picking up that E-tank. So.
Well, he does. He doesn't
does?
need to grab all the.
No, he doesn't.
Warfare tank.
That's Belthasar's, but that's such an easy E-tank to pick up. And this is where high jump boots hurts. You can't get up here without bomb jumping without high jump boots. And if any of you have seen the randomizers, where people get up here very easily, this room has actually been changed in the randomizers, so that you don't have to use the bomb jump.
Very nice try there. Unfortunately, the Nova goes away. You need to lay that bomb very quickly. And there we go.
That'll work.
That'll work. Ice beam, best beam. Next to the grapple beam. The funky physics of frozen foes.
Nice.
That's old.
Okay, this is interesting. I think Belthasar is going to do the. He's got to fully explore the wreck ship. I have a feeling he's going to go ahead and get that gravity suit before doing the energy tank area, and that's probably smart. I mean, that's going to be faster that way. It'll be easier. It'll be safer. It's a little bit of a backtrack, which sucks.
Deciding to not go to.
Oh, hang on. Never mind. That's Iora's row. I keep getting the the columns mixed up here because they're right next to each other. Now he doesn't need to fully explore the wreck ship, so he's just going to pick up his gravity suit and go.
That's a good use of the funky physics of foes. You seen it? They stay in place in the middle of the room in thin air when they're frozen. Isn't that like magic? It's magic great stuff. Like Sam is doing magic.
And here's another room that without high jump boots becomes more difficult. He could ice beam and to a wall jump. If you run through the door, you can make the wall jump.
Yep. You need all the run speed.
Or the other option is to go the intended route and go down and around.
You need to not kill the thing.
You need to just run through the door and go, or use the ice beam, and yeah, like you said, not kill it.
Oh, that was it. Need to grab just a little bit of run on the waiver.
Yep. Okay, Belthasar picking up his gravity
There
suit.
we go.
So
Ooh,
he's only got one
almost.
suit, and that'll whether he's going for that tile or not. I doubt he's going to pick up Various suit. There's really no need for him to grab that.
Indeed. Varia is not like in the randomizer. I mean, it could be a pretty easy one for him to do. Since he skipped Varia. You would just need to collect 40 power bomb.
Let's see. Yeah, he could. He'd have to get the missiles. If he wanted that diagonal. Did he? No, I don't think he's gotten either 25 criteria or 40 Brinstar missiles. Belthasar hasn't.
I think he grabbed one of the super in Rig Ship. And I know he grabbed the Spore one.
Super missile, so.
Yeah.
Oh, he could do.
Row 3.
You could do row 3, or he could do like. He could do row 5, I guess. That'd be another possibility if he wants to do the ice
Row
club.
5. Row 5 is
But then
slow.
he still gets that. Never mind. He's got that missile collection there. That's probably a better reason not to do that one.
Yeah. He doesn't need to do the ice clip. That's the thing. He can just do the regulars. The regular
Oh
way.
yeah. Because he doesn't. I'm just saying if he were to do row 5, he'd have to do the ice clip.
Oh yeah.
But I think but if you're experienced doing that, that's not a big deal. I think the bigger reason why I don't think he picked up both wreck ship supers, and he definitely didn't pick up enough missiles for those first 2 squares in row 5. So I don't think he's doing that.
Yeah, I would say that BLTR would be the best one for him to do. He's almost halfway done with it. Doesn't need much else. Pretty easy.
But still, those missiles. Yeah, that's the bottom left, top right. Yeah. Still 40 power bombs, and the stuff he hasn't done on that diagonal are pretty.
Yeah, it's the 40 power bombs.
Yeah,
But he has to go into lower Norfair, so he has a bit of a leeway there.
Yeah, he can get those power bombs.
Yeah, I would say that TLBR or row 3 would be the best ones. And I would definitely say that TLBR would be the best one, period.
I think I'd agree with you if he had been. I think I'd agree with you from the start, but I don't think he's. I don't think that's where he's going, because I just don't think he's picked up those. He'd have to go back for those missiles at this point. Yeah, from a starting perspective, then yeah, I completely agree with you. That's not a bad one at all. The power bombs, like you said, being the crappiest part of it. Okay, Iora's gonna go up and do his wreck ship. Having a little trouble with Red Tower.
Ice Beam Red Tower makes it a lot easier.
It does.
King Kakatak. He does roll Bubble Mountain pretty with a fist of anger.
And Belthasar showing how much easier it is to go through that first room with high jump boots.
It's gonna be interesting to see what he chose to do, because with going with BLTR, grabbing a power bomb, you can go down to Crocomire and it gives you grapple beam for doing everything else with it. And the missile collection is not that bad, because you do have to come back at some point, I believe. You can just come back and just do it. And he does have to kill Crocomire because he needs the energy tank behind it.
Yep. Okay, getting that reserve tank, so I suspect he'll pick up... I don't think we're going to see him go back to the wreck ship, so he'll probably pick up the Meridia reserve tank.
Yep. But with the missile collection, I'm thinking maybe column 5 or row 3 period.
Well, column 5 is interesting because you just get 60 missiles. You don't need... doesn't matter where they come from.
Yeah,
And 20 supers doesn't matter where they come from, so...
Because he just grabbed a bunch of them at the reserve tank, so this might be a good idea.
But he didn't get the wreck ship energy tank, so that would be a backtrack.
Oh yeah. He didn't get the wreck ship energy tank, but if he's doing row 3, he doesn't need that. He would just need 25 power bombs.
Yep, row 3, that's it. Yeah, I like row 3. Because he didn't grab Ice Beam, he's grabbing Speed Booster. I'm going to say that's probably where he's going, because he could still grab Ice later, but 25 power bombs isn't nearly as bad as 40. He's already collecting all the Norfair energy tanks, and 60 plus missiles, 20 plus supers. There's three super missile packs in Meridia alone. So he should be able to pick those up easily, and there's so many missiles everywhere.
Yeah. It's just, I don't like this collect Ice Beam and skip use the Speed Booster. He can't do it anymore.
Oh, right. It's skip Speed Boosters, not collect one of. I read that wrong.
Yeah, me too. I just read it right.
Okay, that would have been a good row, but he's not doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, I really don't know what he's gonna do. Like row 4 would be really nice, except he didn't get that wreck ship energy tank. He's got it, but of course that also means killing Dragon, so that's crappy too. You were the one that said I would give row 4 because there's nothing good to pair with it. So I'm gonna shout you out for that one because it looks like you're right. There is nothing good to pair with column 4, I should say.
There is nothing.
Okay, Aura's gonna go and hit his Fantoon fight. Ooh, I don't like his energy at all. Looks like he's gonna maybe farm up a little bit. Or maybe not. Just go in with this amount. And this is something I was questioning earlier. You can get to the map station, okay, without it being activated. Okay. Belthasar not having half his required energy tanks.
Now that he cut himself from row 3, I really wonder what he's going to be doing.
Yeah, I just don't know.
That's a doozy right there.
Because yeah, I think I would either do, from the start, I would either do row 3 or row 5, and he's not, like you said, he's cut himself off from row 3, so he can't do that one. He
So
could still do
power bombs.
He could still do row 5, but he'd have to go back and finish up the criteria or the Brinstar missiles. And he'd have to go get the wreck ship super. Like from the start, if you're from the start saying I'm going to do row 5, that's a good one because there's so many missiles.
I would say BLTR is a good one for it.
And
from the start,
yeah, and same thing if you're doing that from the start, but that collect 25 criteria or 40 Brinstar missiles is something you'd want to be doing from the beginning, and he hasn't. So I just don't know where he's going.
I haven't got a clue. I guess you can grab ice and do TLBR.
He'd have to get the X-ray scope, which is a crappy one but doable. Both Meridia entry tanks is pretty easy. And Meridia
Yeah.
map station's easy. So yeah, the hard one there would be getting that X-ray without grapple. And he did not pick up grapple beam, so maybe that's what he's planning on doing.
Well, he's going into Lower Norfair now. So we'll know.
Yep. Oh, and Iora has enraged Fantoon.
You don't want to enrage the Elephant Coast.
Oh. Unfortunately, he knows to pseudo screw through all those flames. Very nice gravity jump from Belthasar. A little more dangerous when you don't have Various Suit.
Oh, very nice hit on the eye of the sunshine.
And is going to save. I think that's really smart here.
It's really depending what he's gonna do in Norfair there.
Okay, well, watch what he does, because there's a couple power bomb packs that are pretty easy to get here. This is one of the things, somebody asked me yesterday, what are the things you look for when you're trying to pair things up? And one of the things I look for is try to avoid areas. Like, not anything specific, but trying to avoid Lower Norfair, or trying to avoid the wreck ship, or trying to avoid Meridia. And it looks like Belthasar in this situation is going to have to go to all three. And that's the kind of thing that, if you find, you're picking your idea of column 4. You got Spring Ball Room, so that's Meridia. You've got the 4 Norfair energy tanks, so that's Lower Norfair. He could have skipped Meridia. He could still, Infinite Spring Ball Room means Meridia, so all of those are there. Picks up Screw Attack. It's a nice luxury item. It's a luxury item.
You have speed, eye jump, and Screw Attack. You can just do the jump. Belthasar!
Yeah, there's a nice jump you can do from the energy tank room, the energy refill room, with speed booster, high jump, and Screw Attack. That's what Lex is referring to. And Belthasar either doesn't remember that he can do that, or doesn't know that he can do that.
Why did he grab Screw Attack?
Safety. It's the only thing I can think of.
It's such a time loss. For safety? I would just grab an E-tank. He has to grab many E-tanks.
Give me another reason.
I don't know. He has a different card. I'm trying to find a reason for stuff, and I'm like, do not compute. I guess for this room would be the reason.
This room and the next one having Screw Attack is pretty nice. Oh, and does Iora know the setup for getting through this room without... Let's see.
Without gravity?
Yeah, without gravity, without high jump boots.
Yeah, it's bomb jump.
Yeah, it's the... yeah, you have to use bombs or power bombs, or...
Oh, he has speed. He can just
speed. He can do it with speed. I didn't see... I hope he took a save, because, yeah, just go get your gravity suit. It's just much faster.
Yeah, it's much faster to get the energy tank period with it.
I mean, it is a little bit... Backtracking versus just a much easier way of getting through there. It may actually be a little... Yeah, I don't know which is actually technically faster, but if you're not good at that, then just get your gravity suit and come back.
If you do everything perfectly, it's faster to not get gravity first, but that's like tempting that you have so slight movement.
Yeah. That's kind of where I was going. Okay, Belthasar taking another safety save.
We're not all SM gods like you, Lex. Oh my god.
Yes, Iora did get the wreck ship map station.
He's going to kill Ridley? Oh
He
yeah,
has to kill
indeed.
Ridley.
I'm so confused right now. Like,
I feel like Belthasar is just right now concentrating on getting the calm he needs to get, and then he's just gonna figure out the rest later.
what does he have as a beam combo? Basically, like Spacer.
Charge
This
Spacer? I
this is
don't
gonna
think
take forever.
yeah. He doesn't have a whole lot of supers either.
I believe he has at least 15, so that's half the health. Having to damage Ridley to half health with Spacer only is going to be a challenge.
Yeah. Well, it's 150 shots total with Spacer, so that would mean 76 shots will get him half.
Never mind, he has only 10 supers.
Oh boy.
Oh,
This is gonna be a fight. Well, no wonder he took a safety save.
oh yeah.
Careful, Aura. Okay. Well, very suits probably. He had a couple more. He had another hit to take on those spikes, but 56 is not a lot of health there.
Time to sit in tight indeed. That is, yeah. Golden Shower. I don't
Ugh.
think that does much DPS. Much
Yeah,
damage.
that's a meme.
At least Ridley's pogoing and Belthasar is handling that very nicely.
Okay, Iora picking up the gravity suit. Oh, no! Did he go up to the... He didn't... oh, no! He didn't
He's
go
going back in.
No, he didn't get the area around the reserve tank. I was looking at the map. Yeah, he has to go through bowling again.
Yep, that's fully explored the wreck ship.
You have to get that area near the reserve tank. Whether or not you pick up the reserve tank is irrelevant. Well, let's hope he figures that out. Well, he's going to get the E-tank, so maybe he just wanted to get the E-tank first and have better health.
That's a long fight. It would be a shame if he died at the end of it.
Oh, maybe that's why I picked up that screw attack, just to get out safer.
Yeah, that would be one of the best ideas. Because that's like... Oh my god, that's... you should have grabbed Ice, at least. Ice doubles the DPS on Ridley if I'm not...
Yeah, I'm thinking that Ice Beam instead of that Speed Booster might have been a good play. Okay. Okay, the nice thing about where Aura is with the gravity suit, he gets that E-tank. It's much easier to do without high jump boots, as it turns out.
120 damage? It's so much damage to deal.
And it's a 100-shot fight versus a 150-shot fight, so... Oh, wait, no, let's see. Yeah, he did not he did not fully explore the wrecked ship. I think he's checking that map. I hope he realizes with having looked at the map.
Oh yeah, he probably does. Hopefully he's watching the restream, seeing that not fully explored the wreck ship is not colored.
Yep, that is... They are allowed to watch the restream, and that's one of the things that, it can save you, because you don't see that square cover and you start thinking, oh, what did I miss?
Yep.
And he's not going up. You need to go up, Iora. Go up. Go up.
Not through that door.
Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no.
And that's a dead Ridley.
Okay, Belthasar finishes off Ridley.
Eternity later.
Okay, very nicely done by Belthasar.
Alright, Iora is going
He's leaving. He doesn't realize he hasn't finished the wreck ship.
Did Bell collect Firefly yet?
No, I don't think he did. I think he'll pick that up on the way out. I'm kind of surprised with all the extra safeties he was taking. Then you could have definitely taken that, gotten that first.
Yep. Well, that was a Ridley fight.
Well, it's quite the
Basically,
Ridley
like,
fight.
Low percent speed booster Ridley fight. Yep, it is kind of a killer. Oh, I think
he just figured it out.
Yep. Probably check the chat.
There are other ways than oh, it's okay. That's right. He has speed booster. He can do this with speed booster. Looks like he was trying to CWJ, which you don't really need to do with gravity suit, even if you don't have speed booster.
But he doesn't have high jump, so it's pretty hard with that.
So the speed booster is the best choice for that high jump, in my opinion. And he does that, so he gets there no problem.
You can't see into the wreck ship from there, unfortunately, on the map.
But with gravity suit, falling into the ocean isn't as bad. You can actually get out of there, even without high jump boots. You can go to the other end and do it. Looks like he's just going to go for the speed booster again, though.
Well, it can actually give you an edge knowing where your opponent is and where you are, and chat can be somewhat of an help, reminding you of stuff you've completely forgotten. So it's not really something that allows you to know for no reason.
Yeah, everybody has the same information, and I think it was Azure that I like the analogy Azure used, although he was kind of joking with it, was that it's kind of like watching chat. It's kind of like listening to people with their choices on the Price is Right. you know, especially since people will start putting out, oh, I would do this row or this column, or I make
no,
those choices.
No, you can't go back up there.
No, you can't do that. That door is permanently gray.
You can't go back up there. You have to go back to bowling. Yep, so you have to take it with a grain of salt. Chat is not always right. Alright, we're probably gonna figure out what Belthasar wants to do. Why is he oh, it's going for ice? Now?
I guess so.
Well, that leaves
He decided he wants
completely out.
Yep, well, Row 3 was dead with speed booster, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it ends skip.
Yeah, I know. We both read it wrong earlier, so.
Yeah. And
yes, well, he didn't grab the grapple beam, so he may just want to choose to ice clip to the string ballroom.
I would be pretty pissed off too. It's a hard road to do. And he needs to make sure to not use that power bomb that he has in his inventory right now, because he's gonna need it.
Yep, he does need it.
The statue.
Okay, Belthasar, what are you doing? He only needs the one reserve tank and finish in spring ball for his assigned column. So what is he gonna do for his
non-assigned one?
Non-assigned one. There's nothing good out there that he.
Nope. He didn't put the foundation for it, so everything is like.
Something's good. He's gonna have to backtrack for something.
No, don't! Iora, what are you doing?
Put it at the wrong spot. Oh, this is gonna be such a backtrack. The good news is he is not soft locked, because that is. Oh, Belthasar's gonna pick up X-ray scope.
Oh, you just realized it.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at this situation. We've got we've got one runner that doesn't, just forgot to go to the one spot. Now has to do bowling a third time, which is just sucks. You've got another runner that wasn't really plotting out what he's doing ahead of time at this. So okay. So finish it. He's not gonna. Okay.
He's
He's
just
picked up the
collect,
X-ray. It's collect X-ray scope and skip grapple.
which means
Is
he's gonna
he
have
gonna
to do the
Duke?
ice flip. He's doing top
No.
left, bottom right.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
You can make that jump actually.
Yeah, you can. He's got with high jump and speed booster. That is doable. It is a wall jump, but not. Belthasar is more than capable of doing wall jumps. If he waits long enough, the waiver will be in the right position. He won't even need to do that.
Yeah,
But
but
that's not the right position, though.
nope. You can just go. You need to have a little running speed.
There it is.
you
He
go.
gets it. Okay, Iora once again gonna head down to bowling.
Yep. Hopefully he doesn't use that power bomb. I know it happened to me so often in randomizers and stuff like that. Right. And he needs some help because, yeah.
Okay, so Belthasar, now what you're doing makes sense. He's gonna get those Meridia energy tanks. So he will have to kill Botwoon. And the Meridia map station is not too bad.
Needs to be careful. Those spikes still deal 15 damage apiece. And they deal it fast. Yeah, you must love bowling. Bowling is a good thing. It's fun. You can do it with friends or alone.
Well, and here's an interesting thing for Iora. That bottom row is looking awfully good if he picks up the reserve tank here.
Yeah. He's gonna have to need to keep some help, but it should be fine. Alright. So Belthasar is gonna go grab his the Meridia energy tank and then the map station, I guess.
Yeah, we'll get Mama Turtle, and then the Meridia. Get
Botwoon.
Mama Turtle, then get Botwoon, and then head down the sand pit to pick up the last reserve tank that he needs. And then the map station. I might have done the map station first. I don't know.
Nah, it's gonna be the map station and then
And
go
then
back
spring
to
ball.
finish
Yeah,
it
well,
in Spring Ballroom.
yeah. Of course, he has to do this dude before the spring ballroom.
Don't wake the mama. We all know how much damage she does. And Iora finally going for it. Boop. Here we go.
See, does he grab the reserve tank? He does.
There we go. That's a fully explored wreck ship right there.
That is fully explored wreck ship. As he pauses and makes sure.
Yep. Better sure than sorry.
Absolutely.
Alright, just gotta kill Botwoon. I would refresh the ammo, but he does have a beam combo that's decent. Well, half decent.
Well, once you get Botwoon down enough, you can just stand in that one spot and just keep firing charge shots. Not that it's slow, but it's fairly safe at least.
Yep. It's tickling Botwoon till he dies. Force pattern. Good snack.
And of course, one of the big things about having to skip wave beam is you can't do X factors here. Okay, Aurora's gonna stop and save at the ship and refill. Wow. Okay, he's just gonna refill because he didn't save. At some point, Iora turned his reserve tanks off of auto, which is...
That's not that bad.
he should be fine, but you know, those reserve tanks have a harder time saving you if you don't have them set. Okay, picks up the first Meridian energy tank.
That's the second.
Oh right,
He
second
grabbed
Meridian
Mama
energy tank.
Turtle.
You grab Mama Turtle already. You're right.
Drops down. And now to collect Meridian Map Station.
And the reserve tank.
Yes. I believe the reserve tank is in the second one.
Yep, it's on the left.
I need to do a turnaround. Yeah. Turn around. Alright, so what Ira has to do now?
Basically, he needs to get. I believe he picked up. He must have 3 reserves already. Did he pick up the Norfair reserve or no?
No, he did pick up the wreck ship.
He picked up the wreck ship and the Brinstar reserve.
Yep.
And Spaghetti Toast Book, one of our Steam trackers, confirms only 2 reserve tanks.
Alright. So all he has to do is go grab Meridian Map Station, grab the reserve, and grab Spring Bubble.
I think you may be looking up where that map station is.
It's right here.
And Belthasar picks up the Meridian map station, and now he's got his reserve tank. Now he just needs to grab that spring ball.
Hey, that's good. He doesn't even need to grab spring ball, just be in the room.
Just get in the room. Good point. Iora, on the other hand, actually needs to... Yeah, and nobody told Iora that... And here's the thing, though. I actually think that getting the map station should mean getting the map, but it doesn't. It just means going into the room.
Wait, where is Ira going? He had it.
I guess he's gonna... He needs to get that reserve tank, and maybe he's gonna do that first. Wait, what? Okay. I'm not sure where he's going. Okay, Belthasar's gonna show off the ice clip here.
Yep, let's see if he can get it. Because you can be stuck like 10 minutes up here with the ice clip. And that's not it. It looks like it though.
A little bit too high, I think. It's close.
I think that's it.
That one might, yeah,
Yep.
there you go.
That was it.
Just needs to wait out Shack Tool and get into the next room.
Yep. It's now the waiting game. The Shack Tool game. The real threat to Zebus. He just goes around and digs everything, and he is unkillable. You can't kill the Shack Tool.
Well, not
He
until
will always be there.
He always comes back.
Yep. He's the reason why we have to blow up the planet. Otherwise, he's gonna be digging the whole universe. And we have it done from Belthasar.
Yeah,
With an SRL time of 54 minutes 08 seconds. And now Ira is going to be making his way to the spring ball.
All that's left is to get that ice clip. Actually, that's not true. He will get this reserve tank. He might have been better off going ahead and getting the spring ball first. This completely doable, but it is a lot easier to do this with a spring ball. Of course, he doesn't have high jump, so this would make this a little harder.
Yep.
You can mid-air morph to this item. You can also do kind of an Alcatraz-like wall jump to get up there with the morph ball. So those are pretty much his options.
There
And
we
he
go.
gets it. There we go.
Double bomb jump. Bomb medley. Aww. Belthasar doesn't want to come for an interview. Quite unfortunate. Come on, it's right there. There we go.
He does say it was a rough card.
It was a pretty rough card. But yeah, row 1 would have been the worst one to give to anybody.
Yeah, row 1's still really bad.
Yep. No, the exit is on the other side. Iora.
Yeah, easy to get those sand pits mixed up.
Speak, damn you.
So the question is, did Iora already look up has he practiced the ice clip here, or is he gonna
We'll
have to
see
pause?
shortly.
If we see a pause for a little bit, then we'll know that he's looking up.
Ice clip videos. It's a pretty simple thing when you get to it.
Belthasar also saying that he was constantly thinking he did a really dumb thing going for wreck ship first.
It wasn't a dumb thing if you would have gone for TLBR. No, BLDR, I mean.
Bottom, yeah, the
Bottom left, top right. Gotta watch out for your health there. Those little slimy things deal quite a punch, actually.
They do indeed. He does have a save though. Okay. You do have to hit this guy a few times before he freezes when you only have ice beam.
There we go.
Okay, that's not the setup.
Nope. Pretty close though.
Okay.
Boop. That's it.
Nope, that's still not it.
It looks.
You wanted to, yeah, it's
completely
close.
like it.
You wanted to be a little more scrunched up though. This is where if I didn't know what I was doing, I would totally be looking up the video. That looks good. That's looking good.
Oh, you need to.
You morph and then jump. That's the part. I don't know if it's always necessary, but the thing that I find helps. Yeah, doing that morph and then jump, it really helps.
You need to actually crouch and then jump.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Crouch.
Now jump. Now jump. No. You had it. You had it. Maybe.
maybe not.
I'm not sure, but
subjective. This strike is like not fun. There's a big setup that you can do for it that makes it super easy.
Oh, right. He has a full reserve tank, so he's gonna pop that.
Boop.
Yeah,
you can't jump around wildly trying to get in there.
No, it doesn't work.
You have to do it very precisely. Too preemptive.
Oh, now he has to reset the room. That's a shame.
That's a dead poor little slimy. Come on, he just wanted a hug. That's why he's jumping everywhere. Needs 3 shot. There.
Yep. Crouch, morph, and jump.
Nope. No, it's too high.
Definitely too high.
No, Shacktool's evil. And the Puyos are cute. They're slime and they just jump around. That's nice.
Somebody asked. Iora has a few different names, and his Twitch is a little bit different. So Since we should be telling you all to follow the runners anyway, there it is.
Oh yeah.
And also I'll
Follow
put up
the runners.
and our trackers, which is mixed up with our commentators. You can follow Alexa.
Nah. Don't follow me.
But definitely want to shout out our trackers, Link Force and Spaghetti Toast Book, doing a wonderful job in saving us the trouble. They're the real heroes.
Yep. Saving us the trouble of actually paying attention to the actual counting of
Yeah.
the game. How many missiles does he have? Did he miss that? I don't know. I was looking at the other guy.
Exactly.
Ah! It's a lot of stuff that happens at the same time. That's it.
Yeah, but
Now you need to
you need to.
crouch. Spin jump on it, then crouch.
Yep.
And then jump.
And like I said, I don't know if it's necessary to morph ball, but I find it easier if you crouch, morph, and then uncrouch, and unmorph and then jump. That's the way I like to do it.
It's not necessary to morph.
Yeah.
But if it's what you're used to,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
the best.
Yeah, it works.
Boop.
And the video I got it from actually does morph, so. But I'll trust you and Belthasar saying you don't have to. It doesn't surprise me. I know I did it at least once without a morph, so.
Bit too high again.
Yep.
Yep, it's basically you need to spin jump on, then crouch jump. One of these days.
Yeah, like he's only got 43 energy left, so he's gonna have to get this soon or start over again.
That looks like it. Nope. That's a bit too low, I guess.
Yeah, that's not gonna work there.
Poor little pancake. Just being frozen, then thawing out, then frozen again, and floating into space while being frozen. That would make me weird. Oh, and iora has forfeited from the race, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's probably gonna. I'm guessing he dies here in just a second because he just doesn't want to.
Yeah, that wreck ship triple bowling. Yeah, that's
yeah. That
quite
he said.
unfortunate.
Yeah, he's up. Yeah, that triple bowling got him.
Alright. Well, that has been a race, guys.
Yep. And actually, outside of iora not being able to do that clip, it actually turned out to be pretty darn close.
Yep. So, again, if you guys like some dabbing, there is going to be more dabs incoming. The next race is scheduled in 2 days. It's gonna be Kip versus Tracy.
Yep.
My co-commentator.
which is to say, Kip will finish very quickly, and I will hopefully finish. I will finish. To quit.
Anything can happen.
It'll be fun. I like I said earlier, Kip's one of my favorites, and I'm really looking forward to going against him. But I don't really feel like I have much of a shot. But hey, you know it's DAP. You never know.
You never know, indeed. And there's always a lot of tournaments going on the SpeedGaming channels. They have, I think, 6 or 7 channels right now.
At least 6.
Yeah, so it's worth it to follow all of those channels. Keep everything up to date with all the tournaments. There's a lot of really fun one like Mega Man and all of that. So I would give that a go. And that is all. Thank you for coming. I've been Lexa, and see you guys next mission.
Yep, and let's see if there's what else is going on right now on the SpeedGaming channels. We have on SpeedGaming, SpeedGaming 1 has the Windwalker randomizer. SpeedGaming 3 has Zelda 1 randomizer. SpeedGaming 4 with a Link to the Past daily race hard open. And SpeedGaming 5 with the normal mode combo rando. which if you haven't watched is quite the experience. So tune into one of those and tune into the next dab race. Yeah, go ahead and watch me. You can watch Kip. You can ignore me. Um, and as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be.